So this is the Louis Theroux documentary, Forbidden America, episode 1 of 3. Here we go. Rachel Alaska's the first one that comes up. LOL. Anyway, let's go, gamer.
So you feel like I'm pushing an agenda? Yeah. What is the agenda?
You hate white people, okay? So why don't you get over yourself? Why don't you apologize for your ancestors from thousands of years ago? You're white, Louis. Aren't you white?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, why don't you
Louis Theroux's Jewish, though, isn't he?
apologize for who you are? Because you're a disgrace.
You're seeing
Louis Theroux's not white. Well,
about to start crying.
yeah, he's white, but
Why
you know.
are you so triggered? Come on, man.
Keep in mind the camera angle's going weird is because of, you know, what they're doing for the YouTube video.
Okay, let's finish this.
It's not me doing it, by the way.
Several months I've been spending time.
What the fuck, dude? That was the. I remember seeing this clip about a year ago. Hello, good sir. Why, yes. This. I can't get over this. That's just epic. I mean, I've got a big nose, gamer, but whatever.
New incarnation of the far right. America first.
Can you hear it okay? Can you hear it alright?
You think America should be majority white?
Yes. It's not a bigoted thing. It's not a white nationalist thing or a hateful thing.
Right. What is this music, dude? Like, why do they always do this, man? Like, if they're ever talking about anything that's even, like, slightly race-related, it's always like, we need to add some really dramatic music. I mean, you know, speaking of Wings of Redemption, you know, it's almost like the weird manipulation they do in his videos where they play, like, you know, the Thing music. They play the Thing music to, like, random, like, conversations of, like, him talking to somebody to make it sound insidious and weird. I don't know how they do it. It's just, like, it's so obvious, dude. It's, like, any, like, random bit of, like, clip of what someone's saying. We can make it really insidious by putting some really scary music, guys. I know they do. I don't want to slander these people.
A movement spawned online and defined by racism, misogyny, and homophobia.
Well,
Racism's a new rock and roll, and I'm the biggest rock star of all.
Using social media.
that is so out of context, dude. Come on, man. That's clearly to wind people up. Come on, man. It's funny. I thought that was quite funny, actually.
Streaming to radicalize its young audience.
Dude, no one's getting radicalized by 30-year-old Kevin going, Yoba! Come on, man. Who's getting radicalized?
Let me tell you a joke. Black lives don't matter.
Isn't there some part of you that thinks like that? That's
I mean, I wouldn't say it, but, you know.
No, I actually enjoy racist humor and misogyny. I think that's awesome. I think we need more racist jokes, to be honest.
Louis's face is just ridiculous. He's so ridiculous. It's like, oh my god, the pearl clutching is so Krang. It's like he doesn't have to say it. He doesn't have to say anything or make extreme facial like gasp. It's just you can tell from his eyes like, oh my god, I won't say anything. They're so crazy. They're not crazy though. Clearly joking.
Internet hate is increasingly leading to real-world conflict.
Okay, bro.
Attempting to understand the motivations and the techniques of a new generation of homegrown extremists.
So, nothing about Antifa then, bud. Well, I would respect Louis Theroux if he did one on Antifa. That's what I would respect. If he did one on Antifa and said that they are also doing the same thing, which they are. They do the same thing of recruiting and supposedly brainwashing really radicalizing people. They do. So, it's just be more consistent, bro. I know. I'm not gonna say.
You should get the out of my house.
On the front line of a cultural.
Can you hear it okay?
You're kind of making a documentary about me while I make one about you.
Well, I can't tell you.
He didn't like that because the thing is that the way it's edited, it could be out of context. You see, as I've said before. So they were filming him while he was there. Makes sense, right? If they're gonna try and slander you in some way, you would record your perspective of what's being said, without fancy editing to make it sound like you're a piece of shit.
But you're dealing with one of the world's most intricate internet trolls.
It is. Let me skip it a bit. Here we go. Just a crappy intro. I've seen all these clips in real time, you see. So if you wonder why it zooms in, it's because it's on YouTube.
His name is Nicholas J. Fuentes, 22 years old, and even for the right wing of the Republican Party, and is banned from their events.
Oh no.
I'd like to go to CPAC.
No, you cannot. There are no more tickets on sale.
There's no more tickets.
No more tickets.
CPAC
Right.
sucks. It's gay. They're not conservative. Yeah, we're leaving. Yeah.
I mean, you can't say anything. I agree. Yeah, it is kind of gay. It is like you're gatekeeping who can be a part of your like little group. So I feel that way too about myself. I'm gatekeeping from gatekeep from everything from the fucking internet groups, and so I guess that when you want to move into like real political stuff and you say the things that you say on what Nick Fuentes has, they kind of trying to bar you from obviously moving up in like the echelon of like real political. Well, not I wouldn't say they're real, but being a shill basically, being a fake shill. You're not allowed to come and say, okay, dude, whatever, bro.
For the last 2 years, Nick has run his own event, AFPAC, the America First Political Action Conference.
It does quite well, apparently. Does alright, apparently. Don't know much about. I'm not really a political
we were the
guy.
first television crew they'd allowed in to film.
Okay, so here we are. This is going to be our conference tomorrow.
So I've not seen this, by the way.
Yes. We got our helpers around. They're just setting up the tables.
So they're putting out these, which are stickers, right?
Yes.
America First, bitch.
Yeah. There should be a comma there, because it's not like, I'm an America First bitch.
They messed it up.
Yeah.
That's actually quite good. Well, it's like, it's almost like saying you're the bitch for putting it on, but it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be.
Right, I know.
That's the
That was a bit of a sly dig.
I know.
You could go around just doing a comma in all of them.
Yeah, we could have got a white Sharpie. Otherwise, I know.
In terms of what America First
Right.
represents,
Oh, no, sorry,
am I
I'm
right
just listening to what you said.
for you, something that you call
Well, demographics is just obviously the people that comprise the
Right.
nation, and people take that to mean race, and race is a big part of it. But demographics
is it for you?
Big part of it. Period. I think just racial demographics are very salient right now, given Black Lives Matter. But it's about recognizing that race is not everything, but it's not nothing. If you change the people in America and you change the place that is America, is it really?
So I don't really know much about American
anymore?
politics, though.
Is it really still our home?
Yeah,
I think
sometimes,
that's the
but
question. And the answer to
the thing about people being hypocrites is that most people don't really care if you're a hypocrite, really. Like, this is the thing about, if you see a lot of like leftists, really, if you call out their hypocritical behavior, it just doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything to anybody in their groups, because if they're wrong and they're like saying, let's give an example here. Oh, doxing people is terrible because right-wing people dox people. But if they dox people, it's okay. And if you like, aha, but you said it's not okay to do it. But then they go, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, like, because the people that follow them won't give a shit. Let's be real. They don't care about them being hypocrites. They're like, well, we're doing it for a justified reason. We're doing it for a justified reason. But they're doing it for a bad reason, you see. So you can't really win. It doesn't matter if they're hypocrites or not. Anybody. Like, I've figured out myself for years, I did it with YouTubers like, oh, they're being a hypocrite towards me. They're doing this to me. Why can I do this, but they can do it? No one cares about people being hypocrites. It sucks, but what can I say? But I don't know much about American politics in general. That's what I'm saying. I'm not really that privy to American politics. I probably know more about it than I do British politics. I don't really care about British politics, to be honest.
me is no.
Am I right thinking you want no
Yeah,
immigration?
I know.
Yeah, more or less.
Including legal.
Correct. Yeah.
So I'm not playing the whole thing. I'll be skipping it a little bit.
How's the setup coming?
In the last several
Just being,
years,
like,
Nick
normal.
has emerged as the new voice of the far right. Hosting a nightly show which he streams from Chicago to thousands of homes around the US.
I just love, like, seeing the reflection in his glasses of his stream. That just makes me laugh, dude, for a lot of reasons that I can't say. But it's very funny. Seeing his stream reflected, like, oh my god, what am I seeing here? Like, it's so cringe.
And the world.
What am I
Why
seeing
do we
here?
need people
So
coming into our
offensive. So offensive, bro. I wonder how many seething trannies sit there going, oh my god.
countries? The United States was doing just fine before all these immigrants came here. We take them out of countries like the Middle East. How do they repay that generosity? They rape our children. And you see scum.
It's like, it's almost like the most inflammatory clips they could possibly find of what he said, and just like blow them up tenfold for the documentary. He doesn't say that shit. I mean, I've watched his streams, dude. When I've gone to Cozy TV, I've watched him. He doesn't like mention shit like this every single stream. Maybe like once in never that he'll say that. But I think that it's more for like entertainment purposes. To be, in my opinion, I think it is. I don't know, man. But what's that? What do I do for a living? Nothing, bro. I'm based. I'm a neat. I'm a base neat.
In his broadcasts, Nick embraces views and language anti-Semitic, packaging the most extreme statements as jokes and irony.
See? But they never agree with, like, when he asks them directly about these things, like, oh, are you, would you say that you're a white supremacist? They're not going to go, yeah. Who would ever say yeah to that? It's retarded, dude. He thinks that they're going to go, oh, yes, I am, but... And trying to paint them... This is the thing, they want them to say that they are, so they can try and make them seem sympathetic that they've been brainwashed in some way. And they're, you know, I know what it's all about. I know what's going on, and how he's trying to frame it in the documentary.
People say, Nick, what's your problem with Jews? What is your problem with the Jewish people? Why on earth do you have such a problem with them? I say, you know what? I have a big problem with Jews. There's not enough of them. There's not enough of them to go around. Hello, folks. Nick Fuentes here. We are in sunny Charlottesville, Virginia.
It's just cringe.
2017, aged just 18, he was at the infamous Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia.
Okay.
Where anti-racism protesters
Was he there? I don't know.
Was killed
I don't know much about this guy.
20-year-old.
I don't know much about this
Tragic
stuff anyway.
outcome and the evident extremism of the event led to the disintegration of the so-called alt-right. Many younger members regrouped under Nick's leadership.
Wait, was Nick even involved in that though? I don't know. Like, I have no idea. Oh, okay. Well, you're asking some weird questions. Can you listen, man? If you're acting very weird, bro. I just don't want to say, but you're acting proper weird. The questions you're asking me.
Nice to meet you.
It's not subtle if you're
the cause.
a part of
Yes,
weirdos
sir,
that are stalking,
absolutely.
mate.
How did you first find out about Nick in America first?
Well, you know, there was a lot
Yeah.
of confusion in kind of the right-wing political space at the time, and there were some very
What a weird
nasty
question.
people, you know,
What a
kind of
very strange
involved
question
in
to ask in my
different
stream.
movements, different groups, and Nick was like one of the only people who was kind of identifying something that was like...
You want to know? You want to know where I work, bro? Like, if you're a normal person, I don't know, man. Why would you come to my stream and go, what do I do for work? What's my full-time job? Would you like me to give you my address as well? Like, it's really weird what you're asking, dude.
infinitely better, you know?
What did you
Very
see,
weird.
Nick, that was, as you saw it being done incorrectly?
I went to Charlottesville to protest the removal of the Robert E. Lee statue. I went to Charlottesville to protest mass immigration. Then you get there and you see people throwing up a Roman salute and, you know, you see a Nazi
Well, that's all
flag,
true,
and it's
though,
like,
isn't it? You know,
well,
because I mean, it's like how they try to frame it is that he was organising it through all these people to go there, and they were all Nazis as well. They weren't all, obviously, the people that were with him weren't all Nazis, were they? Let's be real. But there were Nazis that went there. So they're just kind of like generalising, really, saying that everybody who was involved in that was a Nazi, I suppose.
well, this isn't really what I signed up for. And all these people are like total freaks. They don't like America. They're not Christian. So what the hell are we really
They're
doing?
total
here?
freaks.
Well, America first kind of emerged from
Yeah.
that moment of confusion of
Yeah.
where does the internet right wing go after Trump and after Charlottesville?
We're almost ready for
Right.
Okay, great.
So evil dude.
getting our projectors.
I know.
wow.
So at that point in time, he was slightly
Hey,
right of.
Steven.
Oh, I
this
see.
is Louis Theroux. Are you
I didn't
familiar?
know.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
How you doing? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
yeah, likewise.
BBC, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
This guy's a documentarian too.
You are too? Are you here filming as well?
Yeah, we're going to be doing
Oh yeah, he's filming them. Yeah, yeah,
a documentary.
yeah. You know, you see it zooming in, right? It's literally because I don't know what they're trying to do. Fair use or something. I'm not sure. Transformative.
About Nick?
By zooming in.
Who is yours for?
What's my shoe size?
America first?
Fuck knows.
So you're funding it?
I can't remember.
Very cool.
10, I
That'd be
think.
nice, because then you can decide what goes in and what doesn't.
10 or 9.
That's right, yeah.
Can't remember.
What's going on, Junior?
I don't have
Are
giant
you
feet.
going to AFPAC too?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Are you part of America First as well?
Like, the thing is that he the beginning of it, he's trying to make it seem all very insidious, and it's just like they're just having a normal conversation. There's nothing really he's getting out of this conversation that makes them look bad. At the moment, of course.
I don't speak to reporters.
Oh, okay.
Never!
No problem. Cute baby.
Genshin Impact,
I
never!
was curious to speak to a female
Yes.
member of the
So I didn't mean to, but asked it anyway.
tribe, because so
Oh.
mainly been seeing guys.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's all
see.
guys. I mean, we try to, as best as we can, keep women out of the inner circle. Women, when they get in...
I have to agree. Like, I completely agree when he says that. Yeah,
involved in these dissident political movements, they tend to be a total disaster. Because
exactly.
This is a high pressure, extremely high pressure environment. Women tend to crack under the pressure and they tend to cause friction within the group.
Is it
That's
your
true.
view that
That's
women,
true.
Really, their role is in the home rather than in the workplace?
Yeah, 100%. Women have been convinced that it's dignified to abandon your children, I mean, from their womb, literally, to go work in an office, you know, to go work for a corporation. How sick is that?
Women should still have the right to vote.
Listen to this absolute bullshit. But women just should have the right to... I don't really care that they can vote, but they normally vote very poorly. But okay, anyway, this isn't... I don't know what he says. I don't know. I'm just guessing what he's going to say.
I mean, I don't think so, but...
I don't think so. I don't think so. But you know, they can if they want to, guys.
That's probably not going away anytime soon.
That's pretty fringe, isn't it? Thinking women maybe should.
I don't really care they can vote, to be honest. You know, that's like I've said before in the past. I thought like the original women's rights was totally fine. It's like women wanted fair treatment, equal treatment. You know, the right to vote, etc. But nowadays, feminism means that they want more than what a man has, which I don't really agree with. I think that equal rights is totally fine when it's actually equal, but it's not really equal, is it, though? You know, we know it's not the case. But I agree on actual equal rights, you see? Did he say... He said fringe, like his opinion was... It wasn't fringe. It's not actually a fringe opinion.
Shouldn't have the right to vote.
It's not, though, is it?
But, I mean, look, the society's broken. So, people that are in the mainstream are, you know, they're participating in a totally broken system, you know? So
Well,
it's like,
it's
if
true.
the society's totally, would have the antidote, whatever side of the fringe, but wouldn't it be the people on the outside? Because the people on the inside are fucking everything up, you know?
Well, yeah, because most people who are already in the system want to keep the status quo of obviously what's going on politically, so they don't exactly want to really change it, because it's not really in their benefit to change it at all. And I don't understand how anyone could disagree with what he's saying there exactly. I mean, I'm not exactly like a mega fan of his or anything, or even like political stuff, but how can you disagree with what he's saying exactly? I don't get it.
You know, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, it's fringe to the left, is exactly, yeah. He doesn't even argue the point. Louis, you're a cunt. Louis Theroux, like, dude, I've lost a bit of respect for him, man, because it's like, if he disagreed, why doesn't he just say, well, actually, he just doesn't say anything. He does his stupid fucking gawking face, and that's it. Because the dickheads that are watching it at home are going, oh my god, what he's saying is so crazy. Deranged. It's like, it's not really, though, is it? It's not actually that... You might not like Nick Fuentes, but you can agree with some things he says, especially that. I know. It is retarded.
To his young fans, Nick is an icon. Many of them have come up socializing via online video games, immersed in the culture of the internet.
Yeah. Zoomers are retarded. They only play games. They don't live in the real world. That's basically like a summary of what he's saying there, in my opinion, that they're just retarded, so they just don't know what to do. They're being, like, puppeteered. They're being controlled. It's like, come on, dude. Yeah, they're totally all retarded, bro. That's a good way to convince anyone that's younger that it's almost like saying I better not make that comparison, actually. Never mind. That's not a good idea.
Characterize what Nick is doing. Is he on the rise, do you think? He has become, in only 4 years, the most successful dissident political movement in modern history. And
That's true.
he has the capability to
Am I wrong? You can say if I'm wrong, by the way. I don't
show up
mind.
in
I
any
won't
stage
ban
that
you
won't
to disagree with me.
How is he doing that? He's in that gaming and meme culture, right? And he uses
Meme
the same
culture.
type of ironic jokes that they do. So that's how he's able to attract the younger crowd. You seem young. Are you at university at the moment? You're a student.
That's correct. It's important to get young people politically engaged to control not only the direction that the country is headed.
In my opinion, I find politics to be really boring. But that's just my opinion, you know.
As a whole, but especially the
That's
direction
my opinion on it.
movement is headed in.
It's like a politician saying they know what's best for the people.
That would fit into the personality of a lot of the attendees of this conference. I think,
Yeah, because they think that everyone's a retard, but everyone's not retarded. Most people are retarded, but not everybody.
How did you connect with Nick?
We used to play Fortnite together.
No! Cut it out! You can't say that, bro! You can't say that! That's slander, bro! I'm gonna take a quick piss, sorry. 2 seconds, guys. You can't say that, playing fucking Fortnite, no! I hate Fortnite, it's fucking shit. 2 seconds. Get Fortnite, we got to get down. 10 kills in the fort right now, just wiped out Tomato Town. Bathrooms got down. Now we're in the mark sheet, looking at the mark sheet. Now we're gonna drop that to Bathroom Lake. I'm a pro Fortnite gamer. Pro Fortnite gamer. I'm back, guys. The daddy is back.
Yeah, it's the new golf
You join us,
course.
guys.
Through Trump and through politics and stuff, we kind of had similar ideas and stuff, and we just kind of became friends. So
That's Beardson, by the way.
over the internet, over Twitter.
If you didn't know who it was.
Alongside his gamer following, Nick has also made inroads in the political establishment. Among the attendees was former Congressman Steve King. One of the things that Nick and America First have been criticized for is being racist, right? I mean, that's basically...
That's the first thing you could mention is racism.
being a white supremacist, it's an
No.
anti-Semitic. What we believe is that we are created by God, and all of us created in His image. And once you accept that, then there's no room for any racism whatsoever. And the interaction I've had with
to be fair,
here, this is the energy core.
So don't bother to vote. Pick one. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like in the UK, voting doesn't really mean anything. It's like you're voting for one cunt, and the other guy's a cunt too. It's like you've got a choice between two cunts you don't want to vote for.
That will put America back on the rails again.
And sorry, before I mention, in UK politics, that people are actually bred for politics. I don't think that's as it is. It's the case in America too, but it's more so in the UK. Like you have to be a part of like a certain group of like people, you know, really privileged. I hate using the term privileged, it's cringe, but privileged, private school educated, but in certain, it's like a certain group that you're in, you know. It's just gay. It's really cringe.
So much of her has run off the rails in the last year.
Well, I would say that, Rhino, but yeah, I suppose so. They have connections to like
thousands more watching live online.
like their dad
Young
was one
underground,
in the
bringing
government,
the
blah
taboo
blah blah.
culture of the darker parts of the internet into the real world.
I'll skip in a bit. Louis sticking out like a sore thumb.
I don't want to listen to some of these 5-hour podcasts about policy making. I want to get in front of somebody and say, it's America first, bitch.
It's not making Nick Fuentes look bad. Like I genuinely believe that it was a really big mistake for him to go on this to be interviewed by Louis Theroux. But to be honest, he's really kind of not doing a great job of, well, I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know whether for normies they'll go, oh my god, this is so crazy. But I don't think normies would think that. They'll just think, oh, he's just a charismatic guy.
America is a Christian nation.
I don't know what they're trying to do here. I mean, that's kind of crazy. I don't like that shit. I'm not a religious guy, so... You think that what's that? You think that voting for a guy means that the guy you just voted can run his agenda? Oh, sorry. I was misreading what you said. My bad.
Loses its white demographic core, and if
It
it
is, yeah.
loses its faith in Jesus Christ, then this is not America anymore.
Right. Do you know how they're trying to frame this
I know
speech?
some people aren't gonna like me saying this. I'm sure you all are gonna love what I'm about.
This isn't.
But
Mate,
people watching at home are
I
not.
suppose.
Some of them are not. It's controversial. Well, it's true.
What's
But
he
it's
saying
something
that's so
that you
bad?
can't say
I'm listening.
anymore. This country.
What did he say? I missed what you said there.
Wouldn't exist
Oh.
without white people.
I mean, to be fair, that is true.
White
Whoa.
people are
Yeah.
done being bullied.
Well, America existed before white people, though, so I don't agree. I don't agree with that, to be honest. But yeah, I don't agree. I don't actually agree with that part. So, really? Yeah. Not really agree with that part, but it's alright. It's like I agree with some things, but not. I'm not gonna go. I agree with every single thing this man says, but some people probably would. Oh my god, guys, he's like a Hitler figure. Oh my bros, oh my keks. Okay, but that is honestly, but to me, that's how it's framed. It's so cracked. It's just like, come on, dude. Well, some of them do grift. They do.
It was shocking to hear Nick's vision.
Shocking? It wasn't shocking, bro. Come on, dude. It wasn't shocking.
Using lies and distortions to prove.
What was the lie? Listen, man. Where was the lie exactly? Well, that wasn't exactly a lie. It was more like, I don't know what you'd say. What was the lie about other things he said? Because when he was talking to Louis Theroux, he didn't have an argument for what he was saying. So maybe his speech, is he talking about his speech?
Promote an ethos of white identity and racial division.
But Nick's not actually white, though, so how could you say that he's... I don't know, man. I don't get what they're trying to say about him in this.
The following day, Nick released a tweet to show that one of his speakers had been a sitting congressman, Arizona's Paul Gosar.
Oh, no! And? Oh, no! Dude,
Outside
oh,
of its
no!
annual AFPAC get-together, Nick's movement exists largely as an online community.
I'm gonna skip it a bit, actually. Give it. Now he's talking to Baked Alaska. Oh no, dude. He's not taken seriously as like a political guy, really, is he? Like, it's just more of a piss take.
Yeah, well, we just don't trust journalists, dude. Like,
No shit.
journalists have been my worst enemy. They suck. How am I supposed to trust the media when you have mainstream media literally pushing out narratives that I'm a neo-Nazi? I am not a Nazi.
Why would you wear that shirt when you're being interviewed, dude? Please take me seriously, guys. I've got my Pit Vipers on. I've got my America t-shirt, gamer. Come on, bro.
Of course.
It's just insane.
Calling me a racist, neo-Nazi, etc. So how am I supposed to trust the media? Like,
Where's the play? America, fuck yeah!
you
In the
seem like a
background.
cool guy. You're still part of the mainstream media, though.
He's not a cool guy, though.
You were at the Capitol insurrection, right?
I wouldn't call it insurrection.
What would you call it?
Capitol riots.
The riots?
An insurrection would be something that people planned. Hey,
Pit
look,
Vipers
there were
in
people
USA
there that
shit.
did some dumb shit. I wasn't violent. I didn't vandalize anything. I am very right-wing, obviously, and I believe in, America first, but don't...
It gets quite funny,
I
actually,
want nothing
you
to do
say.
with any sort of violence. Not...
You do consider yourself very right-wing.
Yes. That is fair.
Far right?
Oh, I love the editing to obviously get around copyright, bro. Like, zoom into his ear. Tom Keck, I am listening.
I mean...
Cypro Keck.
I was far right as, like, a smear, and I used to be like, no, I'm not far right. But...
Oh, God.
I mean, I just
I don't know why I
really
find this
care that
funny.
much anymore.
Venti had grown up a child of Christian missionaries in Alaska, pursued a career doing viral journalism in Los Angeles. Later he'd...
Not a massive fan of him, to be honest, mate, you know. I won't get into it, but it's whatever, innit? I'm like a mega fan of anybody, to be fair. But I do find it funny that they're trying to make him seem like a serious guy. It's just like, look what he's wearing in the interview. It's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Created memes and performed social media stunts.
Oh my god, like propagandist, dude! Propagandist, bro!
Would describe you as a social media genius or a social media innovator.
Yeah, I agree. That's true. I mean, I worked for BuzzFeed as their social media strategist.
Oh god, BuzzFeed! No!
He's a pretty liberal kind of
yeah, it actually is.
Right?
Yeah, very liberal.
You were at Charlottesville. You were chanting, "You will not replace us."
I believe white people should stand up for themselves, but
I might skip it after this one though, because I think a lot of it's just
supremacist
shit I don't really care
or anything
about.
like that. I don't only want to be around white people. I think I would like to be around a majority of white people, similar to how our nation was founded.
You guys enjoy this, by the way? I'll skip it a bit if you want me to, because I don't want to be boring people, because I know that everyone's into the political side of shit.
Like
American
75,
shit.
80%. I think that's fine, because I want our country to stay homogenous.
But the ones who weren't white were in chains.
Well, I don't support slavery, so...
Hold on. Let's go back, actually. Wait.
Well, I don't support slavery, so...
I don't know. What did he say?
Of white people. Similar to how our nation was founded, it was about like 75-80%.
What did he say?
I think that's fine, because I want our country to stay homogenous.
But the ones who weren't white were in chains.
They say, what if white people were in chains?
Well, I don't support slavery, so...
Oh, that's, yeah! Well, just if it was white people, I guess I wouldn't support...
This little living
I
room
wouldn't support that!
Why have we got Nick Fuentes up there?
That's my favorite show. Nick is the most genius political mind I've ever come across.
In what way?
He just speaks exactly how it is from the heart, and he doesn't
Yeah, he has got charisma, that's for sure.
care if something's going to be seen as politically incorrect or anything like that. He just truly speaks the truth. He's only 22, and he's like, I'm ready for him to be president. Like, I know 100% Nick's going to be president. You can clip that, you know?
We'll see.
Stephen, how are we doing
but...
for your documentary?
We'll see.
What you need?
I know. A little bit,
Mainstream
yes.
media is viewed as the enemy.
Of course, yeah. You know...
Well, this is the thing, man. I mean, it is kind of like a clique. I won't say too much about it, but it is a clique. I mean, it's always the same with everything, even like random YouTubers. Like, whoever's the top dog, you will be bigging them up. You're like their hype man, really, aren't you? I'm not like this, by the way, obviously. I'm not anybody's hype man. But that's what he's basically is in this at the moment, yeah.
Type in Louis Theroux, and the first thing that comes up is like, Louis Theroux is a neo-Nazi or, you know, whatever. It's not nice for that to come up as the first results.
Well, why would it... To be fair, why would that come up with his name? Why would that come up with his name? It doesn't make any sense. That didn't make any sense what he said.
Does it say that on Wikipedia?
Yeah, look here. Tim Gene, more commonly known as Baked Alaska, is an American neo-Nazi, anti-Semitic conspiracy theorist.
You've tweeted that Jews control the media.
Yeah, I did that.
You can see how that would be
Yeah, I did that.
Anti-Semitic.
I think anti-Semitic is sort of like a made-up term. Like, I think Jewish people think they can't be criticized. If you said white people suck, that's literally an acceptable phrase in today's society.
That's correct. That's right.
If I said Jews suck, I don't think any group of people should get...
I'm not going to comment on that, though. I won't comment on that.
What do you disagree with?
Well, the idea that the same rules should apply to all races, like where historically white people have been in power. You know, a lot of it is to do with how power sits.
That's an interesting thing to say. That's a very interesting thing to say, though, man, because, yes, rules should apply to everybody. That's fine, but it doesn't happen in the way that he thinks, so... I'm guessing that he believes that white people seemingly get away with more than others, when that's literally not true. That is not true. Or maybe in some cases, but let's just... I won't go too much into that one, but I don't believe that at all. That's not, in my opinion, true at all.
It's if you're doing comedy,
Some people do a lot more crime than others.
or people are getting roasted, I think you should
Yeah.
be able
By
to
the way, yeah.
use any means necessary. I mean, this is a great song.
Oh, is this his song where he's going, Twitter is gay? Oh my god.
Have you seen this one? One more time.
That's not me sitting down showing him like, do you see my Second Life video? Me pretending to be like this diseased autism wheelchair man. Hey Lamau, baby! Well, Twitter is gay, and I'm banned from it multiple times, so yeah. Oh my god! Twitter is fucking gay! Twitter is fucking gay! Oh my god! It's like me going, I love you like I love Naruto. I love you like I love Dragon Ball Z. Be my girlfriend, please. It is funny. It is cringe, but it's funny in a cringe way, you know? It's like, he's trying to portray, like, Baked Alaska as being, like, just, I don't know, just a real horrible racist piece of shit. It's like, dude, this is just funny. It's like a bunch of blokes just being retarded. Yeah. Real time shit poster. Nobody kicked us in there. Gay.
I made this.
This one's a little bit gay.
I got
Yo!
this on Twitter.
Sitting down doing dance moves. Oh no. Just love the silence afterwards.
Show that to you.
Do you remember what it was that got you?
You know, Louis says nothing about the song whatsoever. Do you remember what got you into?
Kicked off Twitter?
I mean,
wonder.
dude, these days you don't really have to say much.
You don't
I
actually,
think I said
that's
something
true.
like,
You don't have to say
ban
fuck
all
all to get
Muslims from
banned.
the US, and then
It's not good
Wrote
optics,
that on
no.
Twitter?
yeah,
Why?
because it was funny. I don't support any immigration. You know, we can't have an unlimited amount of people here.
But if you want to ban all immigration, why did you mention Muslims specifically?
It was responding to Trump's immigration ban because
Oh yeah.
a lot
That
of
how
Muslims
days
are
it, isn't it?
higher
Yeah.
risk for, terrorist attack, some shit like that.
Just some shit like that. Didn't that happen over like 3 years ago, right? Was it 3 years ago that Trump did that? Because I'm not really like privy to every single thing that happens in America. You know, it's not my. I don't live in America, so I don't know.
But that you could see that.
I
was
know
a
he is. I know he is. He's
divisive
making.
and provocative statement.
Yeah,
He's
of course.
trying his best. Let's just say.
That's why I tweeted it.
That's why I tweeted it, bruh. You bad? It's just ridiculous, dude. I want to see the part with IP2. I want to see the part with Brittany Venti, because she apparently embarrasses herself in this one. She pretends that she didn't know no one's racist. She knows, and she got banned off Twitch for being a twat, for saying retarded shit.
It was a puzzling.
I've spoken to her in private, so I know
Playing
that
being
what she's
racist,
like saying is a
but
lie.
also
She
being
used people for
racist
clout.
and
She
accusing
clout chasing
critics
bit.
of lacking a sense of humour.
She clout chased them all, bro, and then they pretend as if she had no involvement in what they're doing. Like, not really doing anything bad, but don't pretend you weren't
Master of this
involved when you
approach
wanted
was,
to be.
Of course, Nick. Since I'd last seen him, I dug further into his broadcast in all but name.
The people that are coming to
There we
replace us
go.
in our own country, you think they really
They
like
tried
white
to, yeah.
people? They really care about white people? They want to kill you. They want to see you dead.
Putting white racial interests above all else.
Dude, like, they're acting as if that happens on every single stream that he does. It's not, because I've seen his streams. I mean, trying to get the most inflammatory thing that the guys... It's like when they get clips of me going, saying the shit that I've said years ago and saying, oh, he said that last stream. He says that every stream. But it's like, not saying that... I'm not even defending him. I'm just saying that's what I see how it is and what he's trying to do. Kind of annoying, really, because like, I'm not the biggest fan of this. Like, I'll see you do it, though, bro.
Stop acting
I
like
wouldn't let him
black
in. I
women.
wouldn't let him interview
Black
me, to be
women
honest.
are fucking obnoxious.
And harbouring a particular animosity towards Jewish people.
Because you notice that the clips he's looking at, what he claimed to be recent, he's got a bit of a beard, then he's not got a bit of a beard. So they're not from the same like month or year. Why did he say that? This is a stream from last
They
night.
will
It's a total
protect against
lie.
hatred for
Don't you see he's
everything
like got a beard?
except for
Got a beard in this one, and then he doesn't.
whiteness, and right-wing political views. Everything else is protected. If you're short, dumb, ugly, retarded, if you're in a wheelchair, if you're black, if you're Muslim, Jewish, if you're
Retarded!
Jewish, if you're a Zionist, if you're Jewish, if you're in a wheelchair, if you're Jewish, it's all protected.
Listen to this music. Listen to that music! So insidious and crazy.
Following our encounter in Florida, he'd arranged to meet in his hometown of Chicago. I was curious to find out how a disturbing figure like Nick...
Disturbing! He's not disturbing, dude. He's not... Yeah, they literally played like fucking... I don't know. What can you say? Hannibal Lecter music in the background of like random like shit he's saying.
...was cutting through to a large and growing audience of impressionable young men. In the past, a voice like yours would have had to come up through a TV network or some kind of news outlet, right?
Right.
But you built your voice and your platform using social media. Would that be correct?
So, I mean, I basically have a very social media, smartphones, and the information ecosystem. You know, the mechanics of it are pretty straightforward, you know? I mean, you create
I agree.
content,
I agree with what you're saying, Evan.
You share it. You hope that people notice it and that they'll, you know, that's what social media is.
At that time, then, you were a YouTuber, in a sense.
I was a YouTuber.
I didn't know much about Nick Fuentes years ago. I remember he was like called Nick the Knife because he pulled a knife out on like was it Kill Street? Was it the Kill Street or something like that? That's all I know about him, really. Aside from everything else that obviously after he was banned, that's what I know him from D Live.
Like PewDiePie, like...
Yeah! I am like PewDiePie.
What?
You dropped out of college.
It's like PewDiePie, bro.
Back at all?
No.
Thinking like, what's Nick doing? He's just in the basement.
How out of touch are you to compare him to PewDiePie? Why would you make the comparison? Brittany Venti has sucked a lot of dick. She is clout chased every fucking person that she supposedly hates. I mean, she hated Keemstar, but now she's like his best buddy. It's crazy, dude. They're such hypocritical lying pieces of shit. It pisses me off, but what can I say? Yeah, I mean, she's in this, guys, and she tries to disavow the stuff they do and how horrible they all are. But no one invited you, dude. Like, let's be real, Brittany Venti. No one invited you to anything. You literally just like offered yourself up like a prized ham. Let's be real, that if you were a bloke, you would be a nobody. Because we all know that you hit on everybody you fucking can. Because you did it to me, did it to multiple other people. Because I remember when, during the whole He Will Not Divide Us, she was throwing herself at Sam Hyde. Then she tried to throw herself at Baked Alaska to get in his streams during the whole... I forget what it was about. It was like protest or some shit, I can't remember. But she was there. She was very proud to announce that she was doing a collaborative stream. Now she's acting like she didn't know what they're all about. It's so disgusting, dude. This is why I've always hated her. She's a lying, manipulative piece of shit.
Recording like homemade videos.
Yeah, and that's...
I'll be annoyed when I'm watching her bit, I guarantee.
What are you gonna do? You gotta get a
I
job,
really don't like
go
her.
to school, you gotta have a plan. And I told them, why don't you just give me 1 year to explore this? And if it works out, then I'll keep doing it. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll abandon it and I'll get a job or I'll go back to school. And, it worked out.
Well, it worked out, bro. It's crazy, dude. Look at his eyes! What the fuck was that?
Nice day for him.
Usually I would have the top down.
Dude.
Get a little ice cream. See, I'm a simple guy. Am I a sick guy?
Did someone say you were...
Look, you notice he doesn't even reply, dude! Louis Theroux is such an NPC, man. Like, it's just like, he's talking to him all normal. He's like, trying to figure out what to say next. Actually, getting right into the questions. No normal banter here. So that Venti is the reason for no e-girls. Well, I was not happy that she was platformed by him in the first place. I think that everyone should ignore her existence. But it's kind of hard now because she literally latched onto Lauren Southern, which I thought was disgusting. She allowed it. But then again, I don't like Lauren Southern for many reasons. I don't want to repeat what I've said. But let's just say, if you're at the streams where I've mentioned it years back, what I think of Lauren Southern, LOL, LOL, let's just say, she's a bit of a slag. Anyway.
You were a sick guy.
Yeah, people, well, I mean, they imply it.
hate monger.
It was like
Yeah,
hate
I'm not a
mongers.
hate. I'm a love monger. I'm out here mongering love.
Just mongoloiding love, guys.
One of the pieces of footage I'd come across,
Indeed.
Nick had talked about our meeting in Florida and his impression of me.
Right.
Alex
Oh! Here we go.
Sanders says, "What's Louis Theroux like? Is he doing a documentary with you?" He is. You know, he has the same problem that all journalists do. He's pretentious, you know? Here's a little piece of advice.
That's
to
true.
be a good investigator, you gotta be humble, okay?
Gonna be
We may talk
humble.
about Jewish power, and we may talk about black crime, but that doesn't mean that, you know...
King,
I
you
wake
must
up
be
every
humble.
day animated by racial hatred. You know, I mean, that's just retarded, frankly. And pretentious liberal journalists either are, you know, too arrogant to understand that.
That's true. That's
They
true.
know it all or whatever, or
I
they don't
agree.
even care, and they just have their own agenda. They've got their worldview.
Well, that's completely true, though. I mean, the whole documentary on him and obviously all the people surrounding him, it's clearly they have an agenda. They want to say something about him, about the people that follow him. So, what's wrong about that, exactly? He's trying to portray it in this as if it's like, well, it's not correct. I'm just revealing the truth. Louis Theroux is literally a lefty spastic, bro, so he's not exactly going to be like, oh, wow. I agree with some of the views you have. He's not going to agree with anything. He seems like it's more that he's seething making this documentary.
It was almost a little bit disappointing. It was almost
A little bit.
disappointing.
It's your
It's
parents'
Mischievous
place, am I
Gibbon
right?
Wednesday. Yes! Get some gibbons in the chat, bro.
Back at his parents' house where he lives,
Oh, is that supposed to be a diss? Back at his parents' house where he lives. Okay, and? I love my family, who cares?
recording his streams from the basement.
Fucking loser! Unlike me, who owns my own house, bro, and my own car, dude. Okay.
I decided to challenge him on his comments.
Oh?
I saw the monologue you did about me.
Oh!
Yeah, I did a monologue about you.
I just
Yeah,
want
yeah.
you to know that I fundamentally disagree
Monologue.
with what you
I fundamentally disagree with everything you've said. No one gives a shit.
promote and with what you stand for. But I'm here because I'm curious about you.
Okay.
Stand for, I disagree with what you stand
Curious
for.
like in a gay way.
But I tend to operate with people in good faith.
I wonder if it's helpful just to almost like put the cards on the table in a way, right?
What?
Because you've been characterized as white nationalist, right, repeatedly. Sometimes you come near to
Okay.
embracing the term. And all through so much of your commentary is an idea.
Yeah, why don't you fully embrace it, bro? What a cunt. Like, Louis Theroux's a dickhead. So in high school, Nick was a part of the radio club and he was a band kid. He did politics in the school and his peers like it. Nick is a major... Oh, and I know a lot about his... You know what, Evan, what I saw, which I cringed, not because of him. I saw some girl that apparently knew him from school. And she was like making a seething thing about... He was always so quiet. Like, I just thought, what a fucking stupid cunt. Just get a grip, you fucking slag. Did you ever hear about that? Like, I think it's one of his female schoolmates. And she tried to come out and say that, oh, he's so radicalized now, but he was always so quiet and so timid. I just thought, just shut up, bitch. Like, you were literally clout chasing. Who the fuck are you? Just... Like, I'm not even, like, a massive, like, Nick Fuentes fan. You know that. But it's proper gay, dude. Like, I'm not stupid. I see what's going on sometimes. Actually, I need to piss again. Sorry. Be right back. BRB, guys. Very quick. 2 seconds. I've returned, guys. So, Britbong was just a normal lad. No, I was a complete twat. I was in trouble all the time. You know that. I've told you about a billion times about the stories. I was in trouble all the bastard time. Anyway.
Idea of like white
Hello.
race identity as being core to your belief system.
I've
I
not
was in trouble all the
advocated
time,
on my
bro.
show for a whites-only nation or for ethnic cleansing or for this
But
idea.
to be fair, that Nick does as a black dude on Cozy TV. He's been around black dudes and like women and stuff at the event, so that's good for optics, I suppose. You know. But then you can't say, oh, he excludes these people. It's like, well, Nick's not exactly completely white himself, really. So it's like how can they keep saying he's a white supremacist when he's not? You understand what I mean? Doesn't really make any sense what they're saying, man. It's just fucking retarded.
Idea that non-whites cannot participate in
so
American identity or America.
How can you be a white
What I
supremacist?
do think is that America should be majority white.
Yes, yes.
I saw a video of you. It looked like an undercover recording.
It was. I know what you're talking about.
Where
Undercover
you said,
recording?
what? You think mixed race relationships are like bestiality, and your opinion is degenerate.
Oh, guys. I don't agree with that. Well, I love Asian women, guys. I think Asian women are so sexy. Listen, guys, how are us white dudes gonna get with sexy Asian ladies if we're gonna say stuff like that? You know, it's not good. It's not good. It's not
This
good.
was like 4 years ago. It was a private conversation. But, you know, I was playing devil's advocate about this
I'm
idea
only kidding,
that
bros.
interracial relationships are totally, like, the best idea. I happen to be very old school. I'm very traditional. It's not a
Look at his
value that I
face.
have that's a good
Look
thing.
at Louis
or even
Theroux'
necessarily
face. It's just
something
like,
that's
what is going on,
appropriate.
dude?
It's not a bigoted thing. It's not
Oh
a
my
white
God.
nationalist thing or a hateful thing.
Blink, blink,
which
blink,
is,
blink.
Gay people getting married, and your line was like, "I don't want them getting married," and other people say, "I don't care what you do as long as you do it in your bedroom,"
Right.
and you said, "I don't even want you doing it in your bedroom."
Yeah, I think it's gross what goes on there.
See, I would say I don't actually care. That's a bit different to me. I don't really give a shit if someone's gay. Yeah. Obviously, not everyone's going to agree with me. I don't really give a shit if you're gay. I'm not sucking on a man's penis, that's for sure. But I don't really give a fuck if someone's gay, to be honest.
And, no, I don't think they should be
It's
doing
troons.
Some
It's
people's
troons are the
because
ones that are what.
conservative-
It's actually more transsexuals are the ones that doing the weird grooming and the creepy shit than just gay blokes. Not every gay bloke is normal, by the way. Like not every straight bloke is normal either. But no, man, troons are fucking weird as shit. Though they're fucking. They're really, yeah. It's not going to be gay, but don't be
Well, there was
exactly,
no irony.
exactly right.
There was less of a twinkle in your eye when you said that.
Well,
Less
I
of a
mean,
twinkle in your eye.
Yeah, I
What?
make a lot of jokes online. I am ironic a lot of the time, but people can discern my real views. I'm Catholic. The Catholic view is we want to live in a decent, virtuous society where people are not doing immoral, gravely sinful things.
You have expressed
What's wrong with that exactly? Yeah.
sympathy or even common cause with avowed
Oh,
white
is there?
nationalists.
Well, I don't understand the hang-up on, so why are you not a white nationalist? So aren't you a white nationalist? I mean, why are you so interested in that in particular, categorizing me as that thing? That to me is...
Because that's the most prohibited part of your beliefs. What makes you Nicholas J. Fuentes, right, is the fact that...
What am I supposed to... I don't know what to say here. I'm just
Right,
listening. Sorry.
right.
Just listen to him.
Even the right wing of the Trumpers,
Yeah.
what makes you different from them
Open another
is
can
that
of Coke
you
Zero
talk about
Bros.
Jewish power, right? Alleged Jewish power, and white
Alleged? Well, it's not really alleged, is it? That's really stupid to say, but alright.
identity.
I want America to work. I believe in
not
America.
alleged.
We just got to stop immigration. That's all.
That's not even like a diss. That's like... That's not really a diss, though, is it? How is that a diss? I don't know. I'm not going to say... I won't say any more of that, but I don't see that as being a diss.
Nick told me his streams, hosted on his own website, reach as many as 10,000 live viewers a night.
Epic.
Good evening,
Mine reach 10 people.
everybody. We're watching America First. My name is
Mine
Nicholas
reached 10
J.
people.
Fuentes. We have a great show for you tonight. Very excited.
John, no! Yeah! It is it! Say alleged. Say alleged.
Here tonight on Monday. Seems like Israel-Palestine. There's a lot of...
Though he is technically banned from most social media companies, clips from his show often go viral and are seen by millions across different platforms.
When you
Indeed.
go out there and you say, I don't care about the
What,
browning of
TikTok?
America,
I think he means TikTok,
and you say
right?
that there's going to be no consequences from that people are interchangeable, well, you're lying.
He said he makes up to $4,000 per show from people who pay him to
Epic.
respond to their messages.
If only.
Donations have made him
If only.
millionaire.
And more
Based?
than Trump says, can women...
We can only wish for such things, guys, but lo and behold, it's not going to happen for a gamer guy, a gamer neat like me.
Can it be funny, though? No, it can't be.
We're going to be scraping some pennies together per stream. Rub.
And often when they're funny, they're unintentionally funny. The real question is...
Real gamers going to rub pennies together every stream.
The answer is no, but...
What's that? What did you think was weird is how long he was allowed on DLive and Twitter? Well, I know why he was allowed on DLive. I mean, I was one of the first people that kicked off DLive, and not because of the way I was behaving, because of the way I was being impersonated, and they just didn't really want to deal with it. You know, I wasn't bringing in loads of money. I had about 400 or so viewers, but I wasn't bringing in the money that he did. He brought in a lot of money for DLive. I'm pretty sure that Nick Fuentes was probably the main reason why DLive was making so much money. You know? And then when they kicked him off, I mean, I don't understand how are they still going, because no one streams there, dude. DLive is dead. It's shit. And they did the same thing on Trovo. And I know exactly why I didn't join Trovo, because Trovo did the same fucking thing. They're both ran by Chinese people. Chinese people are so quick to betray you. I mean, I would never go to a platform ran by someone from China, because I know they lie. They haven't got any real morals they don't respect you in any way. If you're like Western in any way, they would kick you off a platform at the click of a finger. Even if it's going to ruin your life, or fucking, imagine if your life revolved around streaming, they would just kick you off and not give a fuck about anything you have to say. They don't give a shit. They're there to make money and to fuck you off, mate. It's the Chinese way to basically cut corners and fuck people over. I mean, I was saying to my mum the other day, I was saying, what countries do you know that supposedly call themselves first world, but they still have smog? Yeah? Like, you know, back in old London, England, we used to get smog, but now we don't. Crazy that. Because we started listening saying that this would actually cause diseases and all sorts of fucking things, and we, you know, tried to mend it. Not saying that being in London is the most healthy place to be, because obviously from traffic it's shit, but China has literal thick green clouds of shit that people breathe in every day because of the way they dispose their waste. They're just lazy. They cut corners. This is how China makes money. Western countries aren't allowed to do these things. Like if in the UK, per se, a company is caught disposing of plastic by burning it, they would be fucking ruined. They would be sued into the ground and actually sent to prison. But in China, they probably just give them like a little fine and they can just keep doing it. Yeah, acid rated China, bro. But this is all I say about China. I don't hate Chinese people. I just think that's their way. And a lot of these people that get really rich through Chinese like crypto are normally scammers and frauds. I mean, look, the dude that runs DLive is a massive fraud. He's hated. He doesn't want to go back to China because he's going to go to prison. So he's in America. Like, it's crazy, dude. Look that up, by the way. Look it up. Everyone hates him. And his shitcoin's failing, by the way.
After nearly 3 hours
Anyway.
of non-stop streaming, close to midnight, Nick wrapped things up.
Based?
As always, I'm Nicholas J. Fuentes. Thank you for watching.
Wait, is he wearing loafers under his desk? That's epic.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Loafer gamer.
Okay.
Whoa. Did you enjoy that?
Well, it's more enjoyable in the first hour.
Nick, last time you're going to be president one day.
Oh, yeah? I don't know about that.
Nah, I don't think about that, yeah. That wouldn't be... I don't think that'd be possible, but yeah.
Maybe.
That's why UK recycling is pointless. China and India is the main polluter. NPC, that's exactly why. I mean, we have to pick up the slack because of, like, pollution. Because other countries don't give a shit. Like India, a good example is India is one that literally just doesn't give two shits. I mean, look, the Ganges, for instance, they're literally tossing dead bodies in there, trash and all sorts, bro. And that's like a tourist destination. Like, it's a tourist destination to go there. Cover yourself in feces, dead body infested water, shit, you know. And that's why people who are living around those areas of the Ganges are getting like weird tumors and shit. You've seen them in like documentaries on YouTube. Like, oh, how did this man mysteriously get massive tumor on his neck? massive goiter on his neck and bollocks. Or why this man, his ball bags have got so fucking big he can barely walk anymore. You know? That's what happens. It's like, it's just toxic waste. It's not good. But exactly right. Yeah, it's the culture, bro. Do you like my informative streaming today? Like, I don't normally talk about this sort of stuff. I rather talk about funny things than serious topics, you know? I think it's just watching this video, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, people think I'm stupid, but I don't really... I spent years with people thinking I'm an idiot or saying I'm stupid or retarded, and it's just... I don't know, man. How are people getting outsmarted by a guy that doesn't have a job, is a NEET, all the things they claim is retarded? I keep outsmarting them, guys. It's crazy. Anyway, let's continue the video.
You'd like to be.
I would. I'm not gonna lie. But... Who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't want to?
I wouldn't want to.
No?
Oh, he wouldn't want to be Nick Fuentes. Okay, mate. Well, he's making enough money doing his documentary, so I suppose not.
Nick's political aims are supported
Suppose
by
not.
many in far-right circles. The neo-Nazi Daily Stormer website has repeatedly endorsed his strategy of pushing a more PR-friendly brand of white nationalism.
So that's what I mean. I'm not a fan of stuff like that. Daily Stormer. Not a fan. Bro, what is this what is this cringe they've written? Christians can see it glowing all around him like a Super Saiyan powering up. Man, that is gay. Why did they write that? That's not... I wouldn't want someone writing shit like that about me. I would actually cringe to death. Like, you know, it's almost like saying I'm doing a stream right now. I've got the charisma of a Super Saiyan. And I'm... It's just... Okay. It's very, It's like what a woman would compliment a man over, not like what a man would compliment a man over. It's a bit weird. Making anime references to your serious political things, it's a bit bizarre, but okay. So you learn a lot of shit. So, you learn a lot of shit people would never know when you live on the internet, to be honest. Most normies get 15 minutes of news a day. Yeah, we're absorbing all the information they don't fucking know about. I mean, look. One week on Live Leak is a... One week on Live Leak, bro, is a lifetime of education about other countries and how their criminal system works, okay? That's one way of putting it, bro, alright? Anyway.
But his main constituency has been online gamers, incels, and so-called irony pros.
As soon as I saw Nick from the beginning, I was like, this guy's a fucking winner, dude. Like, this guy's a fucking winner. He's gonna do what it takes to win, you know?
One of those who lent early, enthusiastic support to his homemade streaming show.
The zoom-ins! This cannot be by coincidence.
Was a gamer named Matt Evans, better
I'm
known as
a gamer, and it's gamer time!
Friend and political ally of Nick's. They discussed the need for a
gamer time, baby.
online conversations.
We're having a lot of success politically. The message is getting
I know.
out, waking people up.
That would be funny if the Daily Stormer wrote something in support of Louis Theroux. Wow, we really support the fact that you've made Nick Fuentes and his group look really good in the documentary. You've done more for our cause. You've done more for our cause than anyone could do, especially any journalist. That would be quite funny, actually. You're right. But I'm not a big supporter of the Daily Stormer because I don't even know who they are, really. I know they're, like, extremely right-wing. But I'm not involved in right-wing stuff. I'm not into it. Louis Theroux is that kid who always stuck his hand up first in class. Teacher! I used to like him. This is just making me cringe like mad.
And to be caught off guard because we want to be nice. Well, you know what? Sabotaging the white race and sabotaging our movement isn't nice.
I'd met him briefly at AFPAC. Since then, candid footage from an anonymous source had been posted online, showing him leaving the event in Nick's car and delivering what looked very much like a Nazi salute.
What?
Another grainy image suggested it might...
Are you serious, bro? He literally just flicked his hand out. I mean, I don't know, Bids. I mean, come on, dude.
It not be by mistake.
The one in the car was clearly by
Fuentes
mistake.
lives in a small town in western Kentucky.
Well, the car was clearly by mistake. He's just like flicking his hand at the like wave.
You got
But
that,
that
on the
picture
internet?
isn't. That's like a JMA tier picture. When you know that picture of JMA standing outside of like Nintendo. It's not exactly the most smart thing to do, is doing that. But there you go.
How much did they charge
It's like, bro, I'm just adjusting my camera, bro.
you for that?
It was only like $12.
Dude, he's got a shirt with his
Well,
face on
fuck, I
it.
thought
What
it'd
the
be
fuck?
more than that.
No.
A plain T-shirt costs more than that.
Oh.
You must take value off it, having my face on it. How you doing?
Doing alright.
Thank you, man.
Oh yeah, his face is on the shirt. That's weird. So American right-wing politics are deep in bed with. All right, yeah. Well, I know that's obviously what they were trying to combine them together, saying it's related to well, religious beliefs too. Dude, you can't be gay, bro. You can't be Catholic or Christian if you're gay, dude.
Having us.
Yeah, no
So
problem.
it makes you, if you
So,
say
like,
these
why-
things, it makes you
like,
a
why
Nazi,
the hell
bro.
you talk to me?
Well, because you were at AFPAC.
So
And,
he had no reason to bring up-
They call
I-
you
Exactly, Duck you. But they're like, oh, coincidence, dude. It's like, well, Nick Fuentes wasn't the one putting his hand up. It was, well,
general.
Beardson here.
Lieutenant.
So what's it got to do with
I don't know
Nick
about that,
Fuentes?
but-
This is so weird talking to you with
It's
three
cringe.
faces of me staring back. We're trying to get a sense of the
That's
movement.
a good shirt, actually. That's quite
So-called
good.
Dissident right, whatever you want to call that thing.
Yeah.
Lol
Part
keck.
of that used to be called white nationalism, but I guess that's not.
Lol
a term
top
that's
keck.
favoured.
Lol top
No,
keck.
I mean I'm not a white nationalist or anything. I
You
mean,
kind of have to say that, right?
Yeah, you see what I mean?
You kind of have to say it, though, don't you? But what you really mean is you are right, are you? Are you right? We won't tell anybody, you know, we're not filming right now, we've got the camera off, but are you, though?
Are you though, dude? Well, if it's between me and a friend, then, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If it's just between me and you, cameras off, guys. Actually, like, does he really think that's what's going to happen? Like, anyone with a brain would realise that it's not a good idea to say that. Understand?
To be optical.
No, I'm not even a political guy.
Really?
No, I'm a gamer, dude. I play the video games.
I know that, Alex.
Is that the line you're taking?
When Louis Theroux was doing the other documentaries, when it was like the American one as well, it was people of colour, criminals. They were killing each other in it over drugs, and he was trying to be sympathetic to one of the gang leaders. I remember it exactly. So it's just fucking retarded when I'm seeing it. I would have liked that to be brought up, to be honest. You're totally right. I totally forgot it until you mentioned it. But he was being really sympathetic to this guy that he had said he killed somebody over, like, it was a drug-related thing. And he was like, oh, you need to feed your family, some fucking bullshit like that. I thought, what? So you have sympathy for that piece of shit that's killing somebody, like, probably an innocent person that you're trying to rob, but you're... This is like a gay hit piece. I don't know, man. It's weird, isn't it?
Because it is a political movement. Like the Knicks outfit is explicitly political.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry if this is boring for some people.
Sure.
I will skip in a moment if is the case.
Are we all right to go in?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I think he does cut him off because Louis
your new
Theroux starts
place you just
pushing too
moved in?
much.
Literally just
He's
like
like,
3 hours ago.
fuck off.
Oh, okay. How would you characterize what you do?
Comedian.
You're kind of a troll, could we say?
That's kind of funny, actually. He says he's a comedian. He's like, well, actually, you're a it's like, well, you're actually a troll. Well, he never said that, though. Well, I don't know what he considers himself to be, but he's like, well, actually, you're a troll.
Yeah. I mean, as far as, like, I don't know, my vague political beliefs or whatever, I mean, I'm a punk rock kid. You know,
Punk rock
I look
kid?
at whatever
What?
is anti-authoritarian.
I'm gonna troll. I'm gonna do a little trolling.
You know,
I'm doing a little trolling,
edgy
bros.
jokes on the internet is punk rock. You know what I mean?
But we're not going to be silly about it and pretend that there's no racial dimension to what you're in.
You have to be honest about
We're not
it.
gonna be
Have a
silly, well,
conversation about it, but
okay.
It's not some, like, racial hatred, you know? But that's the way it always comes across, right? Anytime you even bring up the idea of race, or if you talk about racial division in this country, then obviously it must
Look
be
at his
against
way he's
the
masked me
races.
when he's
That's
saying
the way
these
that it's
things.
perceived every single time, and that's not true.
So, how was AFPAC?
It was fun. Speeches were cool, I guess.
Can I get something out of the way?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So on the last day I was there, you were leaving with Nick in a car?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This is the ambush about the car. Now, why did he bring up the car when he's got the picture? He didn't need it, like he said. Why does he need to mention the car? Because they flick their hands up. It's just cringe.
And you did a Nazi salute.
No, he didn't.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
What are you
I was
doing
just trying to
with
wave.
But it was
that?
quite...
He didn't though. Like, in that instance, in that clip that was mentioned, he didn't actually do that. I'm sorry, but I'm not, like I said, I don't think he did that. I mean, we just saw the clip. It was like, throwing your hand out. Like, throwing your hand out means that you're doing that.
Quite clearly a Nazi salute.
I wasn't a Nazi salute.
Can we look at it?
I mean, look, it was an accident if it was. I mean, I was just trying to do like a one of those.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, it looked kind of bad, I'll be honest with you. It did
Look kind of bad,
dude,
though.
I'm not a Nazi, man. Like, if this is what it's gonna be, like...
Well, because people really bring it up all the time, let's be real.
No, but we gotta... I mean, I would look like a chump if I didn't bring it up.
Chump! A chump?
I think you look like a chump bringing it up. Do you really
What?
think I'm a Nazi?
Do I think
See, look, right there. You see how I'm going like that? Like a military salute.
Well,
you did it.
it looks a bit... Well, he's doing a military salute, but it looks like it. It does actually look that, to be honest. I was looking at Nick's one, but no, he doesn't look he's doing it, but he is doing... Yeah, he's not, because I'm just remember how they do it. No, it's like to the chest, right? No, he's doing like a military salute. But it does look like, yeah, out of context. Yeah.
You're at an event whose entire
The other guys at the
raison
top.
d'etre really is to say, hey, you know what? We're not the alt-right. We don't want anything to do with those guys.
Yeah.
We don't want swastikas. We don't want any of that.
I know, from the chest and up, but he put his hand to his head and then went out. I didn't say it. I said it looked like it if you're doing it out of context, but it wasn't. It looks bad, but he wasn't doing that.
Right.
Hitler,
Right.
and you failed because you did two Nazi salutes.
I did not...
I mean, it is, to be honest, he's right. He said, well, it's an optics war, you see, so you don't want to be seen as doing these things. You're like, oh, I've been caught doing that, or whatever, or it looks like that. So he's right in that regard that I didn't look very good. But it's almost like when I've said stuff in the past and I'm like, yeah, I should have said that.
I'm not doing Nazi salute.
Well,
It's
it
only
looked like
okay.
you know that word optics?
Yeah, there we go,
I'm
see?
very familiar with the term optics. You know what else I'm familiar with? Is the term bad journalism. You should get the fuck out of my house.
Gee, what the fuck?
Because I don't want this interview's done.
Can we de-escalate, please?
No.
Oh,
Are you
no!
sit there and say I'm doing a Nazi salute?
I asked you if
Here's
you
your
were.
mic.
It was quite evidently
Here's your
looked
mic.
like
Get
one.
the fuck out of my house.
Wait.
Are you kidding me?
Bit Callie
When
deny
did you lose your
what?
sense of humour?
Or
When
doing
did you
it?
lose your sense of integrity.
That's
Well-
it?
Yeah, that's it.
To be fair, if you admitted to doing these things, then you would be self-owning. I mean, it's like just BTFOing yourself, really.
Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
If you're a normie, like, it would fuck your life up.
How
See
about
you
you go
later.
back to the UK and sit on a fucking dick and spin?
Just fuck off, Lou.
Ejected by a surprisingly thin-skinned...
I know!
What was most striking...
Excuse me, dude! You're doing an entire documentary because you're seething about how the things they've said and whatnot. But they're thin-skinned because you're doing, like, you're trying to damage, like... Well, I don't want to go into, like... you know what he's doing. You know, like, the ramifications of being called an actual Nazi, you actually would, but, you know, ruining maybe if you want to have a job in the future, perhaps, or other things.
Striking was that someone who gave Nazi salutes was also offended by being asked about them.
Oh, come
We
on!
weren't finished yet.
Oh, yeah, he does a stream slagging him off, I remember, yeah. I saw this at the time on the internet, I remember.
What's going on, my dudes?
My dudes?
Beardson was a...
I wanted to go live to talk about my latest experience that I just had. Literally just had it just a second ago. And if you're watching this,
Here we
Louis,
go.
I'm sure you probably are. Yeah, go fuck yourself. You're a disingenuous hag.
He's sitting there watching the stream on his mobile going, okay then.
Oh, hey, I'm getting a phone call right now. I'm getting a phone call. Hello?
It's calling him during the stream. I remember him doing this.
Hey, I'm watching you.
Hey.
Yeah? Are you?
What was that, dude? What the fuck?
Hey, I'm fucking watching you, mate. What are you giving me these batty chirps?
What you said about me? I'm gonna knock you out clean, brother. Like, you know, it's like, I've caught you. It's like, well, I want a fucking secret. I'm just gonna get that again. I'm watching you. It's like a threat. It's just like a threat, dude.
Oh, hey, I'm getting a phone call right now. I'm getting a phone call.
He's threatening me, bro.
Hello?
Hey, I'm watching you.
The most timid voice.
Hey, I'm watching you. Out the window. Nice clothes you're wearing, buddy.
Like,
Yeah? Are
the
you?
Vegeta thing. Yeah, I've got a similar Vegeta thing, by the
A
way.
straightforward question.
Hey,
Like, how
I'm
did
watching
you expect that would not come up?
Because you're the only person that has ever once
I'm creasing.
said to me about that.
I'm creasing,
not dealing
dude.
with this.
It's
I'm not
epic.
dealing with your pretentiousness, and I'm not dealing with your slander.
You
Okay?
slander.
You can either listen to what I have to say, or you can go fuck yourself.
You agree with me, or you fuck yourself. Lol.
Well, I understand you're annoyed now.
I understand that you're annoyed now. Bit robotic.
Why don't you explain to me what your views are?
Why don't you
Bro.
explain to me how you're a total fucking scumbag? How about that? I'm not dumb. I'm not an idiot, Louis. You're not goading a fucking interview out of me.
I
You are
know.
a piece of shit.
I would literally not react to this, dude.
And I don't like you.
Listen,
I would laugh. If he said he was watching me, I'd start laughing. And just like, see ya.
you're involved in a movement that's been characterized by its enemies as white nationalists. I
God,
hear
it's
you.
so funny,
Louis,
dude.
Go fuck yourself. I have nothing
Oh?
else to say to you. Eat shit. Bye-bye.
What's up, baby? You've been some fucking funny shit, dude. I know.
My friends are cooler than you. I'm cooler than you. I'm tougher than you. I'm smarter. I'm stronger.
I don't know,
I'm
you
really
should've
the
said
total
that.
package. And
I
you're
would have said
weak.
that. I would have said that, dude. I'm cooler than you. I'm smarter than you. I'm just like, dude, you cringe. Bye.
And you suck. Go fuck
You
yourself.
suck. And you're gay. And you cringe.
Beards
This
and
is funny
chessmen
as
seem
fuck.
symptomatic of America First.
It's just
And
ridiculous.
the far-right male persona, generally.
I don't think it's really like making them look really terrible. Did you see that the Express was saying that Louis Theroux shouldn't have platformed them? I'm like, he must have done such a shit job of making them look bad that they're like the Express in the UK. It's like a, I don't know what you call it, like a. They do like it's like a news thing. They were shitting on him for giving him a platform. I just don't understand. Like,
Given the pervasive
if they made him
misogyny
look
of
bad,
the
they wouldn't have said
movement,
otherwise. They would have
I was
said,
curious
"Oh,
to meet a
great
woman
job."
Anyway, connected with America First.
I'll show you in a minute.
Nick Fuentes, this is Dr. Milfy. How are
Oh no! Yeah, this is the Britney Venti bit. Why? She has no involvement in anything, dude. She is a clout chaser. She has nothing of her own. She literally latches on to anybody that has clout. It's actually gross, dude. Like, her behavior is so gross and unwomanly. Very, like, it's like weird. How would anybody have respect for themselves to even give her a platform, bro? I don't understand. But this is some really bad shit.
you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
That was that was Nick Fuentes' biggest mistake, giving her attention. Because she's literally latched onto that for this. She's kept, like, who would have found that clip? She found the clip. She's pretty begged him, please interview me, please.
Brittany Venti is a sometime friend of Nick Fuentes and Beards and Beardley.
Is she? Is she though? She certainly is a friend of a lot of people that have a lot of clout. If you have clout, she's your friend. I don't know what else to say about that, man. She's a scat.
It's like they see racism and they're like, oh my god, that's so gross.
She too was raised on the internet, gravitating to the darker
She too. She too, was she?
areas of the web.
And she was there to... I didn't know she went there. That's when she was leeching off of Baked Alaska. That's why she's there.
She'd also been at Charlottesville.
This is what... you know, during the whole He Will Not Divide Us, this was a bit after that, right? And I stopped talking to her because of it, because she was just pathetic. She's just like she literally leeched on everybody she could.
Baked Alaska.
She started shit talking me. No, she wanted me, dude. She wanted me to go to New York and visit years ago, and I cut her off and blocked her everywhere because I thought she was a piece of shit. She was on my stream. She begged for me and on my attention because I had 1,000 viewers on YouTube, and she was begging to come on. She embarrassed herself, and I disconnected her. You notice how these clips don't exist because I got rid of her. I'm like, see ya. Shortly after that, I just stopped speaking to her completely. I was alright with her. I was like friendly with her, and I thought, damn, like you're fucking pathetic, dude. What's wrong with you?
Online videos, she plays the role of a gamer girl who trolls her mainly male audience.
She doesn't troll anybody. Louis, you're a retard, man. You're literally retarded, bro. She copied Casey Tron. She copied Casey Tron's entire shtick. She doesn't do that anymore, though. She tries to be a political thought, and it's really embarrassing.
For donations.
More than you. It's not my fault that
If you're actually trolling the fuck out of her, she sees, bro. All right. I'm like, she will not ever talk. She's literally so shit scared of me. But I didn't. She wronged me.
Oi, Brit. Sorry I'm late.
someone likes me more than you.
Lately, Brittany had fallen out with Nick Fuentes and his team. She said due to some jokes she'd made about them online.
That's fine. I'm okay with being hated. I'm always hated.
Oh, she's mad. I didn't know she seethed about that. Oh, she's mad because people were saying that she's a clout chasing skank that has fucking cat urinates all over the fucking room. She never cleans it up.
It makes no difference to me. What do I have to lose by telling the truth?
What truth? You won't tell the truth. She lied about me for like fucking 3 years. Said she was claiming to people that I sent her my nudes. Like, she's fucking retarded, bro, and actually insane. I've never hit on her once, by the way, in my entire fucking life. But she was adamant to tell people that I did that because she was mad that she actually hit on me. She actually hit on me with no response. She's a fucking lunatic.
Arranged to see her at her home in New York.
She's moved out of New York now, by the way.
I'm Louis. How do you do?
I'm good.
May I come in?
Oh, the smell must be rancid.
So this is where you do your work.
Yes.
Work?
And you've got a pink purple MAGA hat up there. Are you a Trump
Cringe.
fan?
I like the fact that he trolls.
You see what I mean? She's a fucking retard, bro. I like the fact that he... Oh, it's funny because when I trolled you, you dumb bitch, you fucking seethed for years and said that was a stalker.
Like, I barely mentioned this creature on my stream, but she was going with like all the weirdos that fucking hate me. She was like getting all information from him. You know that there was some slag that I banned from my streams who was going to her and giving all my info to her, and they were trying to she was going to make a video on me and all this shit, and it never panned out because it was all fucking lies.
She's a piece of shit. And every person, I've tried to go on streams when she's on there to confront her about it, and she's just a coward, dude. She was begging them, no, don't let him on, don't let him on. I just cannot believe that anyone gives her attention. I just don't understand. If I was born a woman, dude, I'd be like a gigantic fucking streamer. Let's be real here. Because she used to copy my jokes. And let's just be saying this right. Most of her videos that she's made in the last couple of years, her simpy little losers have made them for her. They've got all the information for the videos for her. They've edited the videos for her. And all she's done is voice over it. That's all she's done. And she gets all the credit. It's mental, dude. And we got all these sad YouTubers that are friends with her. Well, they're not really friends. She's probably fucking sent her tits to them, bro. She told me personally, this was years back, that she wanted an internet day and meet up with Leafy is Here. And what happened was that Leafy is Here made a joke and said that you can move into my apartment, Brittany, right? And she thought that meant that he liked her. But what came to pass is that he was in a call with multiple people. I think it was like Pyrocynical, Closter's Crazy, and multiple other people, right? They were all laughing, saying that like he said it as a joke to like wind her up, and started making fun of the fact that she was like, she's got boggling eyes. No, oh, she didn't say boggling eyes, but boggly eyes. But I'll just say boggling eyes, yeah. And she found out about it from Colossal and me, because I was like obviously friends with Colossal at the time. I told her and said, yeah, that's what was said. And she was devastated, bro. She was devastated. On the verge of crying. Deserved, Very deserved. Because we all know the reason why she wanted to get with him, because he had internet clout. Funny that all the people that she wanted to get with didn't want to get with her when they've got clout. But the people she has dated are normally all very strange people, guys. She hates manlets, but she's always dated manlets. Crazy. Anyway.
That's my favorite.
Parasitical. Well, I don't know what he's about. I don't know, man. He's never slagged me off that I'm aware of.
Part about him. He lowered taxes and he's kind of like provocative.
Of course she
would. Kind of like
would.
how my style is. It reminds me of that.
She's got no parents, and like her entire life is leeching off people. Apart from.
You don't mind getting a pink mug, do you?
I like a pink mug. That's very progressive. I was curious how Britney had got involved in the far right in the first place.
Dude, I mean, even in this like low HD, you can see how filthy her fucking microwave is in her room.
And where she stood with it now.
It's just like
You were in
grim.
Charlottesville.
Dude, like, at least clean your house up a little bit. What the fuck? What a shit tip.
Right, when they were chanting.
Boxes all over the floor.
You will not replace us, and Jews will not replace us.
I didn't even know.
I didn't even know. Look, this is bullshit. It's a total lies.
Fully the details about Charlotte's friend. Like,
Lie.
you need to go to this event. You need to go to this event.
Liar. Liar. Dude, I know she's lying, bro. And what's more vile is the fact that she is acting as if she didn't know, but she wanted to be around all these people because they had a bit of clout at the time. She's just a vile piece of shit, in my opinion.
But what about the message and the whole Jews will not replace us chant?
I assumed that they were just joking. Like,
Okay, dude. Okay, bro. So not only do you make yourself look like a disingenuous retard, but all the people that you've known are hearing you sell them out. You're backstabbing them all. Hope she got a lot of hate for this, dude. 'Cause she deserves it.
saying it like tongue in cheek. Because one person said it,
okay.
and some people started saying it.
Literally, Okay, let's just describe what Brittany Venti is, dude. She's a self-hating person of colour. She's never dated a person of colour. She actually slags off her own race for years. It's only more recently she started hanging out with people who are obviously black people. She never used to like them. She used to shit on them all the time and say that they were low-quality men. That's supposed to be tongue-in-cheek. It's weird. Anyway.
So that's why I say maybe some people are joking about it. I don't know.
They weren't.
Let's just...
I mean, people say stuff that's like anti-Semitic, but it's like tongue-in-cheek
Dude.
sometimes. So, like,
I wonder if she's joking about the fact that, her life is so great. That's what I like to know. I'm actually the biggest troll of all, her life being so epic.
I said, the line of
He's
irony
making, like...
sometimes gets a little bit
She did, like, a dating application on her actual stream and, like, all the simps called in. It's just tragic, man.
blurry. I
Tragic
think you should be
stuff.
able to joke about most things so long as it's not like threatening to harm someone.
Look at that flaw.
You were online very early, right?
Yeah. I didn't have any friends, and that's why I turned to the internet for friendship.
You should fuck off
Was there
back to
some sense in
reality,
which
because no
you
one wants you
were,
here.
Finding your
Bye.
community online?
Oh, definitely, for sure.
See ya.
I thought it was so funny. It was just so
Huh?
wild back then, like the Wild West.
From being in...
Yeah, so now all these people that you've leached off of, you don't... Oh, they're really bad, because now I want to be le political ether, which no one respects her in any way. I mean... every time you see a post about her on 4chan, it's people from her Discord, her sad little weirdo simps. And just to remind you that Brittany Venti had a furry moderator who was like... He was a gay furry moderator who tried to dox me because I made fun of Brittany Venti on the stream. The dude stalked me for like 2 months, dude. He posted on my Kiwi Farms as well, I believe, in the early days of my thread. So, don't believe the shit she's saying, because it's total lies.
Inside the movement somewhat, right? Which we could say you were, right?
Yeah, I've been able to observe a lot of it.
What's
Because you
your
wanted to
take
fuck
on
him. She wanted to get with Nick Fuentes, but he's like, no egos. And to be fair, you're like a fucking 4 out of 10 at best. Yeah.
America First is about and what Nick Fuentes is about?
back in the day, I definitely thought...
When can I get an interview about how much of a vile piece of shit she actually is? Maybe I should contact Louis Theroux and just give him the intel that her ex-boyfriend was a paedophile. Because he is. And she cries about him on stream. Or the fact that she recorded her other ex-boyfriend having a mental breakdown and she was like gleefully laughing at the whole thing. Using it for internet clout. But everyone seems to forget. I don't forget.
More of it was joking than not. But then it became not a joke.
Okay,
Like,
dude.
you have to be like,
really?
None at all. Like, that type of thing.
What a liar. What a fucking liar,
it's
dude.
like about how all women are whores.
I'm gonna let him know.
No, that's actually not
You are, though. From my own personal experience, you are, though.
tongue-in-cheek like I initially thought.
It's not tongue... No one's tongue-in-cheek around you, dude.
Because I thought, like, oh,
No.
well, like, I'm not the modern woman. I definitely want a husband and I'm conservative.
You are not conservative, dude! You literally ride the cock carousel more than anybody. Don't make me fucking laugh, dude. Man, you should hear the shit that she says. Why are we not getting quotes from her shit streams? Is she just, like, the lies that she tells? You're a joke. No trad man would ever be with you. You're insane, dude. Fucking hell, man. If only you knew. If only you knew.
If, like, there should be no reason they have a problem with me, but...
You're insane! You're crazy, dude!
No, it didn't matter.
Crazy.
So I realized that when I saw, like, how horrible they were.
Oh, they're so terrible! Women should not be in political movements. No shit, dude. And you never claimed to be political anyway. You were a troll, right? You were a troll. You were a troll. So why are you involved in the groups at all? Why would you care? It's almost like she got rejected from the group, so she's now backstabbing them all. It seems like trad men are after the Asian flower. Yeah, to be fair though, because to be fair, most white women nowadays are a bit corrupted by a lot of like social media manipulation, like Tinder, Tinder, fucking TikTok and Instagram. Women are more interested now of I don't really want to go into it, to be fair, but we all know.
To me.
Anyway.
And by horrible, you mean?
It's like, yeah, better stop yourself there.
Harassing,
the meat market,
try to
yeah.
report you, get your stuff taken down.
Oh. Dude, no way! Dude, she got mugged off big time by this based editing!
Fucking lol! Look, man, no offense here, but, fucking lol. Like, listen, no one zooms into a fly on a wall to say that, their apartment is really clean. You must have a fucking dirty, smelly apartment if there's flies getting zoomed in on by a fucking documentarist, dude.
Look, that fly has seen her getting shagged by multiple blokes. Let's just be real here. Why would that be? Let's go back and just the context of the fly, shall we?
Harassing, try to report you, get your stuff taken down.
I think the worst thing I've seen is...
What was that zoomed in on? Dude, Louis Theroux's like, this bitch's apartment fucking stinks.
Bits and thing. Have you seen that?
Like, it's being zoomed in on! It's being zoomed in on, dude! How did no one else pick this up? What a not even subtle diss.
Yeah, I did see it once.
So would you be comfortable showing it to me?
Look at her eyes are wobbling! She's a liar! Please, dude, I promise you, I knew her very closely. And I tell you this, liar! That is not the face of someone that's telling the truth. Epic style.
Don't feel any pressure to do it.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh. She prepared this. Wow. Beardson, you need to sort this shit out, man. You need to, expose her, bro. This is crazy.
Brittany, if I ever see you, I'm gonna rape you. In person. And I'm married. I'm going to...
Dude, he should have said that, dude. She did this to me. Notice how she gets rejected and then leaks something on somebody. Don't you remember? She kept saying that I had put scrunchies around my knob or something and then sent it to her, which never actually happened. Never fucking happened, bro. She was getting all her little information from people that didn't like me and use this against him. She regretted doing it because I fucking trolled her for 3 years after. fucking making up lies about people. Look at this bullshit. I mean, I'm not surprised people talk shit to her and do some of this to me. Let's just say.
Fucking put my dick in your fucking asshole. I'm gonna.
She's acting like she's traumatized.
I'm gonna remove my pants. I'm gonna stick my dick in your ass. I'm gonna rape you because you're such a dumb fucking bitch that you do not understand. You have evolved yourself into a community that you.
This is the music in the background.
Do not for that. You're gonna get anally raped. Okay.
Nah, it was from a girl called Summer who used to watch me. And this girl called Summer basically spun her like a web of bullshit. Among another woman, I won't mention her name because she's kind of alright with me now. But she leaked it all. And basically what happened was that she was trying to suck up to Venti. And she spun her this web of bullshit saying that I had sent her stuff and all this crap. It was retarded, dude. And when I actually sent her an email, I said, you know, this is like complete fucking lies. Why are you just making lies up, dude? Notice how she will never mention my name ever. And she like someone got her banned off Twitter for like half a year, and she thought it was me. Never mentioned my name. I was like, I didn't actually do it, but I didn't give a fuck. I mean, she didn't give a fuck. I got your platform, and I was like, yeah, good. You're a twat. You're an arsehole. So why would I care? Dude, it's obviously done in like to wind her up. How manipulative is she, dude?
I mean, I get that there's a sense of humor with the obscenity of it, like.
Okay, dude.
But it doesn't make it.
Why is she smiling while she's saying
okay
it?
to say that because it's still.
It's not
like,
okay.
Extremely inappropriate.
Play the clips that I've said about you, babe. Play the clips of things that I've said about you. You won't, because I don't say ridiculous things about her, dude. I say factual things. Like how her ex-boyfriend was a paedophile. Like, you know. That's her great choices in boyfriends. Or the other boyfriend that she filmed having a breakdown. Which I might actually play in a minute, if you've not seen that. She is actually twisted in the head, man. Let me just quickly get it up just to show you real quick. Like, she recorded this. Pure spite, maliciousness. She's still like, if you're dating someone with mental health problems, why would you still be with them to film them in the first place? Give me a sec, on. Here we go. This is from a little documentary. This will be very quick.
Oh, let's get started. Brittany
I'm not playing the full thing, by the way.
A Twitch streamer who...
I notice I get mentioned here, but no, her fans don't realise this, that she was really getting close to me.
Who's had multiple accounts on Twitch banned, and she's banned evade for about a good number of years now. I think she's streaming on YouTube now full-time or something like that, but let's
There you go. Right.
This one we call Brittany Venti was kinda around the town on the internet.
Kind of around the town on the internet, guys. Kind of around the town. What does that mean? It's almost like being the village bike of the internet. Anyway.
She tried to get with Leafy's here when he was still making videos, and also tried to get with Britbong as well.
Oh, wow. Really? It's a video with... Oh, 500k views. 500k views. Oh, did she now?
The internet. She tried to get with Leafy's here when he was still making videos.
Slow it down, guys. Just, you think I'm talking shit?
And also try to get with Britbong as well.
Oh, I'm just making it up, like, guys. You know, I made it up apparently.
They both, however, ended up rejecting Brittany Venti.
Damn straight. Women are very vengeful, guys. Let's just say. Anyway.
I think Leafy's here's fans kind of went into her stream and fucked her there a bit for a good month. But most of that's kind of old news. What we're going to get into here is basically her most recent breakup with 4chan. Or...
So this is about 4chan. I'll get to the point where she's recording him. Here we go. She went on Dick Marston's show to like slag him off and be like... Because I thought it was weird because he wasn't allowed on, but she was only.
We were talking and he was talking to me, and I was telling him advice because he was like unhappy.
Why didn't Louis Theroux play these clips of just her being a manipulative bitch?
With his body, for the record, there was nothing wrong with his body. He worked out 2 hours a day every day. He was saying he felt like he was too like skinny,
Yeah.
Like, he felt like a soy boy, but he was like...
Why would you go on a stream and just shit on your ex-boyfriend? Like, what? He wasn't, like, irrelevant either, dude, so that's the thing. Like, it was just done out of pure malicious spite. Let's get the recording. Here we go. Hold on. This is her recording him having a meltdown, I think.
It's recordings.
Fucking eat! Just fucking eat! Here we go. Here's 4 eggs I'm gonna fucking eat.
Now, explain to me, why would you record this unless it was for some sort of, like, to make him look like an idiot? It's all been planned, and if he was so terrible, then why did you just kick him out of the house?
You not eat like this in my room where you're gonna drop shit on the floor? Like, this isn't to impress me, this is for yourself. Go eat outside.
Why is she
This is for
secretly
you,
recording
not for
this?
me. This is your body.
He does go mental if you've not heard it before, by the way.
Why are you getting angry at me for telling you something factually true? Why are you getting, like, uppity about me telling you something that helps?
He does go mental.
They help you with diet.
Fucking help me anymore.
Yeah, this. I mean, yeah, exactly. Who cares that he smashed a plant on the floor? Our apartment's filthy anyway. Like, who gives a shit?
The one fucking thing I devoted my fucking self to.
This is just to be.
Nothing to show for it.
This is done to embarrass the guy. It gets worse, by the way.
Nothing. I was fucking worse.
I'm not gonna look at you and see anything different. No matter how many times you zoom into a photo, you say, look at me, I'm not going, that's my opinion. Stop trying to change it.
Smash and play for J. Owen!
I don't want to discuss this any further.
Yeah, it is cringe.
Same as
I
I
agree.
was.
He's very cringe, that's true. You know, it's very embarrassing. But she's with him. If he's so crazy and weird, then why are you with him? Why are you sitting there recording? Just leave. Or tell him to leave your apartment.
A year
you
ago.
are spazzing out.
I am no. I
Okay.
look literally.
Go talk to a therapist about it, please.
I look.
I
no,
can't
but
help you.
You can't lie to me and tell me I look different than a year ago.
Mason.
Just tell me the fucking truth. I look exactly the same as I did a year ago.
So I'll get to the next part where she's directly recording him here on the ground under. I mean, look at her fucking filthy floor, bro. This is really gay though. Let's be real. Like, he's acting gay as fuck. But why would you record this, dude? They're your boyfriend though. Why is she recording this? She ain't got much sympathy for the bloke. Look at her floor, dude. She did this for attention, mate. No other reason. This is who's wormed their way into, like, different communities and just bullshits. I cannot believe it, that she's on the documentary and you know, playing victim. I'll skip it. I don't.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Look at...
I mean, look at the floor. It's disgusting. But let's go back to the documentary, guys. Sorry that was a bit long. But the point being is that, well, you see for yourself. She's not as stupid as she's trying to appear on this documentary, that she didn't even know what's going on. She's manipulative as fuck. Anyway.
And
back to it.
disrespectful. I feel like disrespectful is too nice of a word.
Wow! They disrespected you, dude?
I just think it's because his buddies didn't like me, so it's like, oh, you can't like Venti, so gotta turn. I think that's what it is.
She turned on me because I didn't like her, bro.
Because, like I said, they have a problem with women no matter what flavor of woman you are.
Wait! They didn't like me!
The attacks on Brittany by her former friends.
Fuck off! Louis, you're a cunt. I'm gonna message Louis and tell him what really is going on, right? Well, I don't think he give a fuck, but for real. This is shocking that she plays the victim. Shocking.
Opened her eyes to the misogyny of the
I know!
she'd been part of.
Jesus
Striking
Christ.
that she still made light of the hatefulness of the
Trying to make her look like a victim! What?
anti-Semitic chanting and
Oh
charlatan.
no! She attacked someone that was like an Antifa woman. Just like attacked her. She got arrested for it, the idiot. I am gonna do it. I'm gonna let him know.
Experts
She's a liar.
increasingly view the greatest terrorist threat in the US is coming from the far right.
Oh, fuck
Highlight
off, will
the
you?
global reach of the message.
It's such bollocks.
In which which 51 Muslims were killed by a terrorist steeped in the culture of the internet, the Baked Alaska had released a surprising video.
This is near the end, by the way.
Today I want to talk to you guys about
Louis Theroux simpler. I can clean your room for you, darling. I can clean your room.
It's so obvious that this guy was radicalized by the alt-right and became a right-wing extremist. Everything he does is the 101 playbook for right-wing extremists, and I know because I've hung around these guys in the past. We need to start
This is an old clip, by the way.
educating people the difference between internet culture and reality before things go way out of hand like they did in New Zealand.
Indeed. Anyway.
Back to his far-right positions, embracing a full-time career as a live stream.
Well, the reason he did that was because he was getting a lot of shit from people about being involved in these groups, and they were trying to deplatform him. I personally wouldn't really. I mean, you know, just like whatever, innit?
Increasingly, I'd wondered about the danger of internet hate translating into real-world harm. With that
So
in
what about
mind,
Antifa then,
I arranged to meet him in Tampa, Florida, where he was streaming.
I know.
Understand the
You're
dark
right,
seduction
Dean.
of the
You're
online
right.
community, knowing it would involve another dose of highly upsetting content. Shout out to my right-wing nuts, guys. We're gonna have
Dude, that's not. You should have said that, bro. What the fuck?
fun later tonight.
My
Don't miss it.
Oh,
Louis, are
bro.
you in the chat?
My insania. My insanias.
Hey, nice to see you. Yeah, nice to see you. How's it going? Good.
My
Hi, video guys,
lunitudes.
say hello. Louis Theroux.
I saw this clip. I saw this clip too.
Yesterday, but that was me. That was you. Yeah. With Baked were two other lower-profile far-right streamers.
Lower profile. Cloutless losers.
One going by lols, another woozer. How's it going? Nick and Baked's documentary maker friend Stephen Martinez was
It's a bit
also
rude to
along
say.
for the ride.
Oh.
Okay, so you're on 300. You've been streaming for 3 hours. Yeah, and you got 300.
I know.
Yeah.
He ain't got a sense of humour, clearly.
Watching live. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. I thought you'd been deplatformed from YouTube. Yeah, I have. So how?
Snitch.
I just make new channels all the time.
This is what you channels, bro.
Doomer Squidward sent $100, Yoba.
Let's go! Thank you so much! 07's in chat. Doomer Squidward, thank you, homie.
Damn.
Baked streams are how he makes his income. They involve him provoking passers-by. Step back, get the fuck out of here. This is my production, not yours. Spurred on by viewers who donate money to play racist or otherwise provocative music and messages.
I mean, that's accurate, I suppose. Yeah, that's accurate.
Speaker around his neck.
But loads of people have done this. But loads of people have done this, not people that are just supposedly right wing. Loads of people have done the same thing where people donate TTS. It's not a thing that's only the Baked Alaska does. Like, everybody does this shit. Well, not me. But IRL streaming in general is like, they've done that for the beginning of it, yeah.
German military.
I wouldn't do it, but...
marching song with Nazi connotations. I think it's. I don't know if it has Nazi song, you know.
That's not good. That's not good. Like, if he wanted to have a bit of optics there, he would have skipped it and said, we don't really support this.
I had the uncomfortable feeling my presence was making him more money, so I decided to keep in the background as much as possible.
Dude, he was leeching my clout, bruh.
Hey, we got some Cubans out here?
Oh,
Mexico,
dude.
USA, baby!
Louis, you're making a documentary on the peeps. You can't say you're giving them more clout. You're just being a retard.
Yeah! Trump 2024!
Should just cancel your shit documentary if that's the case.
Vote for Trump! What was racist?
Calling us Cubans.
I asked.
No, you could have
I asked. I said, are
Oh,
you
God.
Hey, I swear, they're donating
I
a
know.
bad song right now, saying the N-word. Much of the content played on Baked
Oh, I know the
was
song.
most offensive racial language. Please chill out with that. Please chill out.
Because doing that in the UK actually would get you arrested. Even if it was other people donating to you. Because you're fully aware of it going on. That's why I'm getting DM'd. I'll check this out.
They seem to enjoy playing at best risque and then sometimes outright.
Yeah, it's because to get people into shit, obviously.
Shit. What's that about? It's comedy, it's edgy humor. They play whatever they can to make us uncomfortable. It's not a cross-section of, like, the broader society, is it? Like, it's almost like a self-selected community of...
I remember because they were sending the Keemstar the M-word Keemstar thing to him when he was with Louis Theroux. I remember that.
Odd right trolls.
Not everyone is right wing though. It's not really.
But more than half of it has been extreme racial abuse or extreme racial content.
I wonder why.
$3, Louis. Basically, we just hate bigots and nagars. It's not so much a right-wing, left-wing thing. It's like a human versus subhuman thing.
Oh no! That was he's like, oh man, dude, you could have skipped it. What the fuck? Let's not make it. What the fuck?
That it's so horrible. Like
why was that in the
stream?
stream?
Make you think
You
maybe
could have
you're doing
skipped
something
it.
wrong.
Jesus
no,
Christ.
not really, because we
Oh,
live in
bro.
a world where
it's like,
you
yeah,
can't
that's not me,
hear
bro.
any of this language. It's all extremely censored. It's all, so taboo and so forbidden that, to me...
If you didn't want that played, guys, let me just say you can have that filtered. Alright. I've got it. I mean, you can't really do it to me, I suppose. I mean, maybe if you did it, like, in a really weird way. But you can filter it out, let's be real.
Some of the stuff I don't like to hear, but for the most part, a lot of it's refreshing.
Refreshing? Okay. This is the end of it now, yeah. I need to piss again. Fuck. I've been drinking another can of fucking Cokes. Maybe piss.
The evening
Piss!
wore on. Baked did more stunts with strangers.
Stunts.
Extreme, a queasy mix of playfulness.
Oh, is that Alice? Oh no! I just realised who that was. They blurred her face out. She is a massive scare.
On the fucking left! Accompanied by
Rank.
racist messages paid for by donors.
Oh my god! Oh, listen to the music. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
In a way, a distillation of the far-right internet impulse. Shock and offence driven by the whims of anonymous
Jesus
trolls
Christ.
and an influencer looking for clicks.
You don't know me. You guys are fucking retards. He knows. You're not the arbiter of truth here, bitch, okay?
I'm gonna quit here, guys. Give me a sec. I need to piss as well. But I know there's nothing really more that's going to be said here. But that was the documentary on the Groupers and Nick Fuentes and obviously other people that are connected. But like I said, I thought it would be that. And I mean, it doesn't really make him look that. I mean, I suppose that the optics of like the donation stuff as well. That's the thing what I said. I said if I was doing that sort of stuff, I wouldn't want to be interviewed and be filmed. And I know for a fact that they knew that he was there for that reason, and people were sending even worse stuff. So they do send shit like that once in a while, but I mean, not every single second of someone being there.